stretch of 3 hours thereabouts together. So we're going to have fantastic conversations, of course, as you expect. Remember to follow us on our social media handles. We're on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM. We're on Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3. Same on YouTube. So if you're outside of Nigeria, you can always call us over Skype. It's Nigeria Info FM. You can also join the show. We've got the numbers for you to call. We've got a special number for female callers because we want to have enough room to get through. The numbers for everyone is 0700 993 993 993. The numbers for female callers is 01 4657 190. It's time for the big three, right? The big three, the biggest three issues on the table today. We'll be discussing one after the other, and our correspondent is online. He's been up and down all day following up these stories for us. Now, let's talk about the suspension of the aviation strike, which was meant to commence today. The strike has been suspended. Here, that the meeting ran into 2 a.m. this morning. We have been following that story for you. So congratulations if you were planning to travel. Yes, you can travel. You don't have to worry. You can travel, at least for now. All right, let's also talk about fuel scarcity in Lagos. My goodness, that's biting really hard. I was at the first station till 10:30 p.m. yesterday, and I could only buy fuel because I became an arbiter. I started mediating, settling fight. In fact, they broke bottle. Well, you heard it in the news bulletin. Someone broke some bottles. Gosh, because they were fighting over getting full. So what's the cause of the scarcity? I've been reaching out to guys at the NNPC. They've not been taking their calls, so I don't know precisely what the cause of the scarcity is. Okay, let's also talk about the proposed scrapping, if we put it that way, of the NSCDC. There is a bill before the House which suggests that the NSCDC is simply a duplication of the police and should be scrapped. We're going to take this one after the other. Emmanuel, I think he's got now. We need to get him back on the line. Emmanuel Onwuka has been following those stories for us, particularly on aviation and fuel scarcity today. So we're going to start off with our first story, and that's fuel scarcity in Lagos, biting really hard. Most filling stations are not selling fuel. The few that are selling fuel are either partially open, and we were charged extra 100 naira yesterday just to buy fuel. So if you want to buy fuel, the first thing you have to do is fight your way through, and when you do get in, you then have to pay 100 naira for the fuel, right? All right, Emmanuel Onwuka is on the line. He's our correspondent. I'll start off with him. Hello, Emmanuel.
Hi, Wemimo.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, great day it's been for you, right? Really quite an interesting day.
Yeah, quite an interesting day.
Okay, let's start off with the fuel scarcity. You've been around town. I've got my personal experience from yesterday, but tell me what you found out.
So your personal experience is triple the experience of today.
Whoa.
Yes. So we have a lot of queues at the petrol stations, and to avoid fist-ups, to avoid fights, some of the petrol stations take a number of vehicles in and then shut the gate. So after attending to those, say, 20 persons, what they do next is to reopen the gates and allow in another 20. But the queues have consistently been there at the petrol stations, and even all my way from the mainland down to the island right now, there are still queues at the petrol station. And the funny thing is that we've not heard anything from the authorities on this matter.
Yeah, so like I mentioned in my introduction, I've also been trying to call the guys at the NNPC. We don't know precisely what. There are rumors, however, about some depots, some sulfur being in some petrol, and that's why they're not selling. Some of the attendants did tell me yesterday that they do not have any fuel. So what did you hear from the stations you went to?
So the places I went to, the same thing applies there, whereby they still have that rumor about adulterated petrols spreading around, and that is why they have less petrol to sell. I was expecting that by today, to ensure that everything goes smoothly, we'll have DPRO officials on ground, their enforcement officers, at some of these petrol stations. But it's very surprising that I've been through a lot of petrol stations today, and I have not been able to see at least one. And calls I've been putting through have not been they've not been going through. I've not gotten any response from them yet as to the petrol situation.
Well, for those of you who missed out on the gist, here's a bit of what I experienced personally yesterday. You heard that, right? You had someone break a bottle there, right? It was quite a sight yesterday evening. People were really, the situation was tense. When I spoke to the attendants, what they said to me is that, well, there's no fault. Everybody just go home. We're not selling anymore. Now, I saw something you mentioned today, Emmanuel, about some possibilities. Your mind got creative. You want to share those thoughts with me about illegal refining and the possible link with scarcity?
Yeah, so I kept thinking to that. I was like, why now? Why now where we have the situation ongoing in Rivers State concerning the illegal bunkers? The reports we had from Rivers State, concerning the illegal bunkers were quite alarming. We had in just a particular local government, we had like 100 illegal refineries in one local government.
Yeah.
It goes to show how much of illegal products are being refined in River State. And where do those products go? Are they imported outside Nigeria or are they circulated back into Nigeria? So my mind got thinking about that same situation. If that is the situation right now that we face, if some of these products that are being sold at the petrol stations all across Nigeria are actually illegally refined products, under the pretext that they are imported products and are being sold at the petrol stations. And presently, because of the situation in River State, what has happened is that some of this, there is high demand of the products, so we have amateurs, producing products and circulating them, and that is where we have this situation, because I don't know how it would, these products have to pass through screenings, they have to pass through tests, these imported products. I think that's the work of the NNPT and some other guys in the industry. Have to test this product. So how did it get to the petrol stations and nobody found out that these products were adulterated?
So the question is, at what point did they find out that there was sulfur or whatever in the petrol? That's a big question.
No, I think they already started giving the products out, because I saw somebody complain some days ago online that the petrol in the person's car knocked the person's car, like damaged the person's car.
Whoa.
And I kept wondering, how did it happen? And then all of a sudden, everywhere I'm hearing this same story go on over and over again. It means there's something fishy going on.
All right, let's watch out to see where that goes. I mean, those are just, assumptions, since we've not spoken to the NNPC. But those are possible linkages that we might be able to speculate and see, is there a link somewhere? Is something going wrong? While we keep trying to reach out to the NNPC to get their feedback from there. Let's quickly talk about aviation. It's good news that Nigerians can travel without inhibitions. I mean, the strike is no longer happening. Yes,
it's very good news. I've been at the international wing of the Mohammed Airport today, and it was a beehive of activities. Everybody was at their desks, going about their normal duties. Some of the persons were happy, the passengers were happy that the strike didn't quite hold, and it didn't affect their plans.
Yeah.
However, some of the workers, the aviation workers, were of the opinion, they were skeptical about this whole agreement. So some of them cited the ASU current situation with the federal government, feeling that their own case would linger. But when I spoke to some others, they were very confident about that the issue was not going to linger. The statement they said was that the federal government knows if we shut down, airports for Nigeria, within 3 hours, the whole world will hear our voice. So they're not going to do that thing where they want to do. They're not going to treat us like ASU. That was a statement from one of the aviation workers to me.
Well, so we can all agree that, I mean, the aviation sector is very crucial, and aviation workers possibly hold the economy by the balls, because, I mean, if they go on strike, everywhere is going to be shaken. All right, Emmanuel, thank you very much for the update you've given us this afternoon.
Thank you very much, Wemimo.
All right, Lagosians, it's time to talk to you. This is Hard Facts. We've got two of the stories. The third story that we're still following up, as we're following up the House of Reps, looking at scarcity and merging them with the police. It's a bill that was presented by the lawmaker from the Isenyi Tesiwaju Kajola Iwajola Federal Constituency in the House of Reps, that's Shina Pella, who proposed scrapping the NSCDC and merging them with the police. According to him, he believes that the NSCDC is simply a duplication of the role of the police, and so why not just merge them together? Why do we have two different agencies doing that? All right, so you got the stories. I want to hear you. 0700 993 993 993. Female callers, it's 014657190. You got 60 seconds to talk to me. Yeah, I'm bringing that 60 seconds rule here so that we can take as many as possible. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, Wemimo, good afternoon.
Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Thank you. I thought the NMPC is the only sole importer of this petrol, right?
Yep, they are.
So, which means these adulterated ones are the ones they are bringing in from River State.
You think so?
Because which means it's the NMPC that imported the adulterated fuel. They have groups who test all those things. Hello, Wemo.
I'm with you. I'm trying to work the thoughts. I'm following your thought pattern, yeah?
Yesterday, one of the spokespersons for Lagos State independent marketers, the man said about 5 NNPC depots that they have, I think, NEPA power issue or something. And he mentioned this adulterated fuel, that they are trying to withdraw it. There are some are in circulation. They are trying to withdraw it. Like last week, I bought fuel in my boss car, LR. Land Rover, and I have issue with the fuel pump.
Oh.
Yes, I changed the fuel pump, and the car was jerking. Car that drives smoothly, suddenly.
And you know what? I've got a light bulb. Suddenly, thank you very much, Chris. You know what? Okay, maybe, you know what they say about pointing fingers and one might just be pointing back at you. My car kept going off yesterday. I didn't piece it together. I did not piece it together. Gosh, that's just something. Hello? Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome. What's your name? All right, thanks for calling. Go ahead.
Sister, adulterated fuel, is it from the illegal refinery or from imported? Who is regulating it? Who is checking it? Who is security it? Are you hearing me?
I can hear you.
That is number one. Number two, aviation workers, they try by not shutting down Nigeria. They try. They say they want to use that to monitor. I support them. If they don't pay them after monitoring them, let them shut down. I will help them to shut down from water farm. I will help them to profit. Concerning scrap, what they want scrap,
Yes, I'm with you.
Concerning scrap, what they want scrap. If they want to scrap them, if they are not going to employ all the whole youths that are working there before they scrap, that means they will also scrap National Assembly.
No. What the proposal is not to just send them home; is to merge them.
If they don't want proposal, make sure say
listen up.
All of them, if they do the work.
Listen up.
They will come to Ota Farm.
All right.
Ota Industrial Estate to come and revive the companies.
Okay, thank you. You need to also listen when you talk. It's a conversation, okay? So the merger, the idea is to merge them with the police, okay? I read that to you. Now on the scarcity. We hear, this is a report we've got from NAN, that the petrol marketers say that fuel scarcity would persist in Lagos and other parts of the country until depots are restocked with adequate and quality products. When will that be? I don't have an idea. Now, the marketers spoke with NAN, that's a news agency of Nigeria. One of them, who spoke on the condition of anonymity, blamed the current scarcity on the supply of a wrong specification of petrol in some parts of the country. They also said that the directive to withdraw the product from the market, even after distribution to many filling stations across Lagos and other areas, created a supply shortfall, thereby leading to panic buying. They also said that the NNPC is currently working to ensure that this disruption is addressed as soon as possible. So it's one thing to rush to buy fuel, it's another to be sure that you're not buying fuel that will damage your vehicle. Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon. Thanks for calling.
Good afternoon.
Yes, welcome.
This is Pastor Ladipo calling from Morilegum.
Yeah, please go ahead.
You see, my take on this issue of adulterated fuel. When the government takes a long time to speak up concerning any matter, they give room for speculation.
Absolutely.
They give room for speculation. So it is not ideal
Their quietness is not helping us. Today, somebody almost damaged my car at the filling station because of this same case. So for me, let them say something now before they give room for all this speculation. Let them say something. Let them speak up.
Right.
Lastly, on this issue of aviation workers.
Yeah.
For me, they are backed down too easily because one thing I discovered about government is that when they see that this thing is becoming too tight, they will quickly come up with something. But at the end, they won't follow it up.
Okay.
So my advice is let them hold on. Let them just allow them to, as they call it off, no problem.
Okay.
Give them 3 days. So if they don't come back, let them go ahead with their strike.
All right. Thank you.
God bless
Thank you very much for calling. Ade is on the line from Ogun State. Welcome to Hard Facts. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Yeah, welcome. Welcome. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Okay, I think let me speak concerning to those the mentioning of illegal refinery from Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
I've been to those places before, and I don't think they refine petrol because the heat or the system or the technology they will use to get the petrol out is so high. I don't think they have that. So the only thing I've seen in those illegal refineries is diesel. I think they used to call it bazooka or something, local terms. So most diesel or generator in those places, they use the diesel. So I don't think that's the one. I don't think that's the one they brought to Lagos.
Okay.
So I believe the proper news is the one you read from that night.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we have for now. Thank you very much. And like I said, we're still trying to reach out to the NNPC to get clear, clarification on precisely what is going on. Like one of you did say, I mean, if they do not address the matter, you leave room to speculations. We don't know precisely what's going on. We keep trying. I'm certain before the 6 p.m. bulletin, you'd have something tangible to work with. Hello?
Hello, Wemimo.
Yes, good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
This is political deal, nothing to do about it. We
There
are
is
all
what?
understand. It's for political benefit.
Political benefit.
Yeah,
How?
we all understand. Because it's a schedule that we can see. It's not on screen. Every eye can see about it.
Well, explain to me how this scarcity is for political benefit, please.
Nevertheless, it's them that import it. It's them that does. Yeah, it's not into political business. It's not political business.
So no. You know what I'm saying? Help me understand what you're saying. How is this scarcity? How is it a political business?
Politicians are those that invest in petroleum resources. They are the ones in petroleum business.
So if there's scarcity, if there's scarcity and they are unable to sell their produce, how is that good for them?
That goes to them. Who are the importers? Who are the exporters? Who are those?
Oh, come on now. Come on, guys. All right, you see, you know I love to say that you have creative imaginations. Well, let's think these things through. All right, so if this is political business, it would make sense to say that they want to sell their petrol, right? So how would a scarcity be of gain to anyone who wants to sell their petrol? Because right now there isn't petrol. So help me understand you. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. Yes, hi. What's your name?
Oh, happy to speak with you.
I'm glad you're here.
Your sonorous voice.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you. This fuel. The problem of the fuel, we know where the problem is coming from. There is an agency that is responsible for regulation. Don't let us go into conspiracy theories. We have illegal refiners all along. Not 1 year, not 2 years, all along. Have we ever seen this type of thing? NNPC is the only person, the only organization today importing fuel into Nigeria. And they are the one responsible for this one.
Yeah.
And we have people who are in charge. It's just like a man telling his children, please, don't cook. I'm going to take charge of the food. And then you cook food and then you now put too much salt. Our president is the one in charge of the of fuel. So
he's the Minister of Petroleum.
Yes, he's the Minister of Petroleum. Yeah. So he's the one that cooked the food for us.
So it's the one that over-salted the food now,
Yes,
right?
over-sorted it, yes. So everybody we know where the problem is. Nobody want to say it.
Okay.
Why is it under his control when we cannot regulate what is coming in?
All right, thank you very much. I'm going on to WhatsApp. The number is 08095975805. From here, I'm heading to Facebook and then to YouTube to take your comments. Let me start off with Facebook while I get this WhatsApp put together. All right, on Facebook. Now, where is it? Okay, give me a minute with that. All right, give me a minute to refresh that. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
I want to speak in respect of margin of NSCDC and
NSCDC and the police. Okay.
Yes, and police. It's not necessary because police cannot even manage themselves because they are putting under headache on them. That's the issue.
But their duties are basically the same, don't you think?
Sorry?
Their duties are basically the same. They all manage civilian matters. So, I mean, why don't you just add them to the population of the police force?
The issue is better to create more bodies since we have challenge of security instead of putting them together so that we know which one is more efficient than the other one. There'll be competition if we have different bodies for security.
You think the competition will make them more effective?
I think so.
Oh. Well, I would have thought otherwise. I would have thought that if we had one body that worked, perfectly, we know that they are the ones in charge and nobody's passing the buck.
It's overbloated.
What is overbloated?
The Nigerian police.
I don't think so. They don't have enough. We don't have enough policemen. You agree that we don't have enough policemen?
We don't have enough, but they cannot. The one they have, they're not even managing themselves. How do you put another headache on them again?
But we keep asking them to recruit more police officers. So, I mean, it's about the same thing, isn't it?
No.
All right, thank you very much for calling. Hello, good afternoon. Hello? I can't hear you. Are you there? All right, I can't hear you. Let me go on to WhatsApp before I come back to the phone lines. Oh, dear. Okay, this is not refreshed here. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, thanks for calling. What's your name?
My name is Samuel. I'm calling from Lekki.
Please go ahead.
With respect to the merging of
NSCDC, yeah.
Yes, and the police, I don't think it's the right thing to do. Go to America. You have the police, you have the National Guard. They have different roles. So the police should be the one to enforce the law. Why these guys can be called into for maybe situations that is beyond the police? That's what they do in America. So I'm not saying that Nigeria is America. So why not leave them the way they are? And what you need to do about the police is employ more policemen, train them, and give them good welfare. You get the best out of them. That's it. Then in respect to the adulterated fuel, what the government needs to do now is to come out and tell us the real position.
Hello? Okay, your line's gone off. I can't hear you anymore. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Thanks for calling. What's your name?
You have Obaro here on the line.
All right, go ahead, Obaro.
Okay, Wemimo, please, let me quickly say something about the fuel adulteration on people are misunderstanding some few things.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let it be known here that the illegal refineries cannot refine petrol, PMS. Okay? I have operated in Nigerian refineries before, and I know what goes on. They don't have the capacity to do it, and they cannot do it. The only thing the illegal refineries can refine is kerosene and diesel. You understand?
Yeah.
That is that. Then coming to adulterated fuel, there is only one singular thing to actually measure the quality of petrol, and that is the octane number. The higher the octane number, the better the petrol, the PMS. For example, the Warri refinery has premium PMS because the octane number is high. I've worked there, I have experience of the refinery and everything that goes on in the petroleum industry. In fact, I sent you an email that I wanted to discuss a whole lot of things in as long as even what the government will not tell you as far as the workings of the NNPC is concerned.
Yeah.
in your studio. I will be glad to really discuss anything.
Okay, so here's what I'd like you to do. I love it when we bring, like we'll do today at 5 p.m. I'd like you to send me a message on social media. If I do get through to the NNPC guys, I've caught about 4 of them. So when I do get them, send me a message if you're available. I'd like you to also join the conversation then, okay?
Not a problem, but let me quickly chip in this. Some of them, because they are still working with the NNPC, they will not tell you a whole lot of things. You understand? I was a crude distillation engineer, a heat-up engineer, then a catalytic operator. A catalytic operator is where you actually produce PMS.
Okay.
And I was also in the NAFTA session, and the aviation kerosene in all Nigerian refineries is dead, and Nigeria destroyed it.
Yeah, so send me a message, okay? So that once I'm having that conversation, I would like to, since you've worked there, as you've claimed, you would be able to, bring up some of this issue. I want you to be there. Right, I'm on WhatsApp now. It's 08095975805. That's the WhatsApp number. I'm going to take a few comments from here and then jump over to Facebook and YouTube. Bukola from Oworon Shoki says, I don't think it will be right to merge the NSCDC and the police. Police are not respected like the civil defense officers. If they merge them, they will be corrupted by the police force. I think there's no corruption in NSCDC. You think so? You think so? Oh, you've been deceived. All right. Oh, no way. This guy just went up. So give it a little while to come back on. All right. So I'm going to say with Facebook right now, where Atonda Kayode says, let's face the fact, this is a deliberate planned action to force absolute total removal of fuel subsidy. Adulterated fuel is at the fuel station at Abule Ado. Wow. Yeah, but I bought fuel yesterday for 165 naira per litre. Yeah. Aside the Jara 100 naira had to pay. Jeremiah Agbochin says, for the adulterated fuel in circulation, I think it should be blamed on Standard Organization of Nigeria. Because of is their responsibility to test and ensure the fuel are up to standard before. I'm not certain about that. I know that the NNPC's got departments to verify. They have various departments. I'm not sure that this lands on the table of SON at all. Oh, sorry about that. Please try again. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
I'm Wemimo Clemens calling from Testa.
Yeah, thanks for calling. Please go ahead.
Please, I'm sorry. I just wanted to ask, when is the Identity Pass tournament ending?
February, I believe, 15th. That's when the registration is closing, yes.
Okay, because today I sent mine, and I just want to be sure that...
If you've sent it, just wait for someone to reach out to you. Just make sure you applied, you registered, and then you're good to go, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, darling. All right. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for calling. What's your name?
I'm Daniel calling.
All right, Daniel. Please go ahead.
Yes, I want to talk on the merger of NSCDC and the police.
Yes, please.
Yes, I don't think that is necessary because both of them have a role to play. I think the NSCDC protects the critical infrastructure of the country, while the police is there to maintain also law and order within the civil society. And my fear is that if it's emerged at the end of the day, police will corrupt those NSCDC people.
You know what you guys keep saying, you say I don't have a problem with that. But are you saying that the NSCDC is without corruption? Is that what you're saying?
They may, but it's not as alarming as that of the police. You know what? The former President Olusegun Obasanjo, one time said most of these men recruited into police are criminals.
So why did they, if he said that, why did they recruit criminals? I mean, we should be asking him why they recruited criminals.
That is the core of the problem. Those in charge of recruitment, I don't think they do their findings among the people they recruit. Who are they? And if you discover the situation, the problem of this insecurity today, if you do investigate down the line, you will discover that the police will not be far from being involved. Because the security issues is unabated upon government effort
I think the police is suspect in all of this. Okay, I hear you.
Yes.
I hear you.
Government needs to do its investigation.
I hear
So
you.
they should be careful to merge those things together.
Thank you
Let them
very
play their own different role.
All right, thank you for calling. Now, I was checking out the SON thing so that I can be certain. Yeah, and yes, that comment is correct. SON has a role to play in checking the quality of the nation's oil and gas sector. Yes, so you are absolutely correct. We should be holding SON, the Standards Organization of Nigeria, responsible also. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome. What's your name?
My name is Simon.
All right, Simon, go on.
About the illegal refinery, and I don't know which one is illegal and which one is legal. Because is that one that we used to call illegal that produce fuel? The one that is illegally is nothing coming out of it.
Well, I hear you, but I understand you. I get the joke, but that doesn't make them legal. I mean, if you're selling petrol, you're refining without a license, you are illegal. Yeah, I get your joke, which is that the legal refineries are not working, Abby. So why do we call? But they are illegal because they're actually stealing fuel and they don't have licenses to operate, and they're not doing, they're not following the standard procedure, and there's a lot of environmental pollution. So yeah. They are still illegal. Hello, good afternoon. Are you there? I can't hear you. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Vinci.
Your name is?
Vinci.
Zimchi. Thanks for calling. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but I just wanted to ask a question.
I hope I have an answer.
Yeah, it's unrelated to the topic of discussion, but I'm hoping you can just give me a direct answer. There was a documentary that played before your show started about Dora Akunyili.
Yeah.
Was it? Can I find it on YouTube?
I really cannot say. I really cannot say. I would have to find out and tell you. I know we have it in our archives here. I can't tell you precisely where to find it on YouTube.
Is it scheduled for a repeat broadcast at a later time?
Not today. At least not today. At least not today. I also loved it. Yeah, I'm glad you listened to it. I also loved it. I paid attention. I'm glad you loved it. Send me a message on social media, so I'll find out for you, and then I can give you a response once I have an answer. Okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, I greet you. Hello, Wemimo. Good
yes,
afternoon.
I can hear you. Good afternoon. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, Alabalakwa is my name.
Welcome. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, thank you. I want to talk about this NSCDC. I think the man that is proposing that I think there's a complaint that he has already to put those people that because if he's trying to propose that kind of thing, why can't he just propose a bill that are we going to sack this bandit disturbing, ravaging our environment? Why can't he just try to demand, okay, we want single National Assembly. If it is for House of Rep to remain, House of Senate, propose this kind of bill. Propose bill, how are we going to be giving people money? How are we going to give our senior unemployment youth job? Propose this kind of bill. Why are you proposing bill that will still give sad news to people's family? So I will not go with that. And the issue of petroleum, I'm a fan of President Muhammadu Buhari. I think with this that is happening now, I want to appeal to President Muhammadu Buhari to sack himself as a minister for petroleum. I'm appealing to him. I'm a fan of him. President Muhammadu Buhari should please sack himself because I don't know why Nigeria to be undergoing, and it's not good. If President Muhammadu Buhari is going to end like this, because 8 years or 6 years or 7 years has been in the position, Nigeria has never experienced fuel scarcity. But now that he has only 1 year remaining, so it's not good for him. I think he should sack himself and sack those people concerning that. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling. As a good fan of the president, he says, well, President, I'm your fan. I like you so much, and I'm going to advise you to sack yourself as the petroleum minister so that you don't taint your record. That's from a loyal fan. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thanks for calling. What's your name?
Yeah, Madam Wemimo, good
Yes,
afternoon.
sir.
My name is Francis, calling from VI.
Welcome to the show.
Yes, that Mr. Obano that called, is a man that knows what he's talking about. So if you call the NNCC guys, did not respond to you, please, I would like you to connect to that very man, that young man, He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, but we still need to hear from authorized sources, and the NNPC is the authorized source right now. So while I'd like to hear from him, but we also need to get the NNPC.
Madam, let me tell you one thing.
Okay.
You see, Nigerian government, they can never tell us the truth. These are the group of men who have governed themselves to suffer the people of this great country. And it pains me because the people, we are so docile. I'm urging Nigeria to unite together. They are no more powerful than us. We have the number. We have the information. I see no reason why we are suffering in the midst of plenty. We can't get fuel that God bless us so much with. What a wicked nation.
Thank you very much for calling me today. Hello, good afternoon. All right, can you try again? Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Wemimo, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, this is Oliver. I'm calling from Ikoyi.
All right, Olive.
Yeah. And on the issue I want to talk about is the issue of about the
Can you speak into your phone? Can you speak into your phone?
Okay, the issue of merging the Nigerian civil defense with police.
Yes.
My own suggestion, somehow I've been in that issue of Nigerian police. One of the major problems they are having, I'm in support of it. It's all about recruitment. Because I have a brother, the same mother, the same father, who attended their academy as a cadet. He started as a cadet ASP. And today he's XP. I also have the same mother, the same father with the DSS.
Okay.
So the problem of Nigerian police mostly is about recruitment. The way they are, if they can place their recruitment on, at worst, NCE or OND, it's not that, but you will see that they will have a very different police. Most times, those recruits, the foundation of those people that apply for police, most of them are criminals, most of them they are touts, most of them they are frustrated. They just go and join the Nigerian police. And that bill is very, very important because at the end of the day, these are the people they will hand over ammunition, that they will be guiding us. If they can do it, you will see they will have a little bit. Foundation is very, very important because we are having a lot of them from all those, they are constable, corporal, sergeant.
Yeah.
That's what we are facing. So I'm in support of that bill.
All right. Thank you.
My own contribution.
Thank you very much for calling. Hello, good afternoon. Are you there? You need to listen to your phone. Hello, put off your radio.
Okay, I'm listening. Hello?
Good afternoon. What's your name?
Usman, coming from Edo State.
You have to put off your radio so that you can concentrate on speaking to me over the phone, okay?
Okay. This is Usman calling for Edo State.
All right, please go ahead. Go ahead.
But I have to discuss about the issue that maybe because
if you want to speak to me, you need to listen to me on your phone, not on the radio, so that you don't give us a delay. Go ahead, I can hear you.
Okay. I have to talk about the petroleum issue.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
So I want to know that I want to talk about this. Why are we so feel like this country? We have the petrol, we have everything. Okay. Now they say the fuel is bad. They ought to check the achievement the fuel away. Who report the fuel? It's not anything that report fuel.
Yeah.
So are they report the fake product before? Hello?
I'm with you. The problem is that you're listening to me here and there. So, it's making for a very tough conversation. All right. If you're just joining the show, it's about 15. Yeah, make that 14 minutes now before 4 p.m. This is Hard Facts. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. We've got 3 stories on our big 3 this afternoon. We're looking at the proposed scrapping of the NSCDC, that's a civil defense, and merging them with the police. Number 2, aviation workers have suspended their strike, luckily. So if you have a flight scheduled, go ahead. Thirdly, for scarcity in Lagos State. I can speak for Lagos State. So tell us whatever state you're listening from. Do you also have for scarcity over there? Well, it's actually battle right here in Lagos. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thanks for calling. What's your name? Can you speak up for me?
I can speak up.
Yeah, go ahead.
You see, Buhari told us is going to give us peace. That Nigeria will have peace of 1 year before they go out. Is it the peace that is going to give us? What is happening in this country? We have a potential resources. Let me tell you something. Petroleum, the crude oil we have, we can get 112 products. They bring 8 products to Nigerians, like kerosene, diesel, and the rest. The rest they have on it. Where did they put it? Where they refine it outside? Where they dug it from here? How many liters of liters of petroleum did they bring to go and refine? In Nigeria that we are here now, we don't know the type of petrol of barrels they sold. They will say 1.7 million of barrels. They have been telling that Ghanifara told us that in 2002 that the crude oil they do sell by barrels was 3-point-something million. Then Ghani telling them this government they knew what they are doing, but the way Nigerians are being taken because we thought we are powerless. We are not powerless. It is our own fault. We massive. We don't want to be under one umbrella and fight this thing out. That's why we are stopping this. What we have sown, we are reaping now in this country. Good afternoon.
Thank you very much for calling. Quite a passionate one right there. Hello? Okay, put off your radio and please call again. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for calling. What's your name? All right. You left. Hello? Good afternoon.
Hello, Wemimo. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for calling. What's your name?
Happiness from Ikorodu.
Oh, Happiness. Your line is quite raspy, but let's try. Let's see if we can hear you.
Okay. Is it okay now?
Yeah, much better. Please go ahead.
Okay. So, Wemimo, why would they allow bad oil into circulation? This is not nice now. This is not nice. They're supposed to be showing good example. Why are these problems here and there? Wemimo, I'm not happy. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. Hello? Are you there? Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Wemimo.
Yeah, thanks for calling.
Yeah, I just called to appreciate you for the good job you're doing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Christopher. I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, have a nice one.
Oh, and you too. Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, sorry about that. Please try again, okay? Give me a minute to get WhatsApp back up, all right? Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Olawe. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you, Oba. Thanks for calling. Go ahead.
Normally, I'm someone that just listen. I don't get to talk. But then...
we dragged you in today, yes?
Yes. So, the police thing really resonated with me today.
Okay.
I had a very bad experience today with some police. I was driving through, that Stadium Road.
Yeah.
So they were coming one way. They were coming like they were driving off traffic, against the traffic rather.
Mm-hmm.
And they got out with bottles, cutlass in their vans. About 3 vans, all filled up with tout and police.
Wait. Who had touts in whose van?
Task force.
Lagos State Task Force. They had...
Yes, the police, they had their guns, they had their rifles. So they also had touts in those pickups.
So was it a task force van or a police van?
A task force police van. You know, all these task forces, they're also police now. It's just like
there's the task force that goes around chasing people off the side of the road, straighting off the side of the road. They got a green van.
This is for this. No, not that one.
So this is a police van.
Yeah, this is a police van.
Okay.
The experience was bad. I was in front. They were coming towards me, and then those touts were waving their cutlass and bottles and just asking me to go back. It's not so easy for me to go back because I was even frightened at the point. There were a vehicle behind me already, so reversing became a very big problem for me. No cars started running into each other and all that.
Wow.
They even come to my car and eat the bottles on the body of the car. I was in Taoto, and police were there with their rifles.
I'm stunned. I must tell you. I'm stunned. I'm stunned.
I don't know. I don't know where we're going in this country. I wasn't going to talk about it.
Did you get a video or anything?
Well, at the time I was scared because I don't trust. My brother is a police officer, and he knows he's been in police since over 15 years. He knows I don't like his job for anything.
So you don't trust your brother either now, do you?
I don't trust any police. I will either run to, when they say when you see some people and you see snake, you better go to snake before you go to some people. I'll go to tout or anybody that can. I know that they don't have uniform. I'll run to them instead of going to the police.
This does not include your brother.
He does include. He knows I don't like his job. He knows.
Whoa.
He knows I don't like
I'm so
his
sorry
job.
about your experience. I mean,
Growing up long way, about 20 years ago, I grew up around the Butemeta. You see police, they will call people, yaba, 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 enter bus. They are raiding people, they are taking them to police station. That is how bad. I'm telling you, it's not joke, really. It's not joke. And they will even chase some people. They chase some people. Some people will just run, People will be running for their life. And
okay,
people,
so before I let you go, because I have other people on the line. So do you want the NSCDC to be merged with the police, or you want them to stay on their own?
Wemimo, I'm so sorry. I really don't care about that.
Ooh.
This is just call to rant about whatever it is they do. Because where we are getting this country, as well. Have a good evening.
I'm so sorry. Thank you for calling me. I'm on Skype right now where Azza Frank is calling us. Hello.
Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And tell us where you're calling from.
Jakarta, Indonesia. It's evening over here about 9 p.m. You said you are stunned. What is stunning you? Is it today that you know that? Look, I always juxtapose, I do a comparison between what I see here and what I have back home. Do you know one day I went to the bank in Indonesia here, Jakarta, a major bank.
Yeah.
And I stepped out and I asked one of the bankers, why don't you have your military here? They said, why would you have a police or a military? Those people are paid with taxpayers' money. A bank is a private entity. A bank. I'm not talking about private individuals or the top shots we have. A bank is not. You cannot use a military man, a policeman to protect a bank. What am I trying to say?
You don't have mopo.
We don't. Look, the only time I've seen the policeman, he was having a simple pistol. I have been in this country for about 4 years. They have never stopped me on the way. Oh gosh, I don't have to I'm keeping very long dreads. They don't have my time. I'm just trying to explain the difference between how we think and how sane people think. Bye-bye.
Whoa, that was a shot right there. That was a shot fired. It landed. Okay, Obaro, where have you been? Who are you talking to? Who's Obaro? You're saying the NNPC. Oh, are you Obaro and you're asking me where I've been? Or are you asking, the thing with punctuation, I really didn't understand. All right, you say NSCDC should not be scrapped. They should know their roles. In the US, they have sheriffs, they have the NYPD, they have the Federal Protective Service, and they all have their responsibilities and jurisdictions. Okay, that's from Mila, that's your name. Okay, God bless Obaro. I listened to him. Oh, yeah, okay, you are referring to Obaro. All right. You listened to him when the guru invited him to... Yeah, okay, and so on and so on. All right, thank you all. I hope that he reaches out and we're able to have him on. By the way, by 5 o'clock today, we will be speaking with the regional coordinator for the NIMC. Let's talk about your NIN right now at 5 p.m. So don't miss it. He'll be joining me right here. I'll see you again then.
The 7th edition of the Access Bank Lagos City Marathon comes up on the 12th of February 2022. Have you registered? Have you received your bead? If you haven't, here's your opportunity to be entertained and get free health checks, all while picking up your marathon kit at the Access Bank Lagos City Marathon Expo Center. The expo holds 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily at Teslim Balogun Stadium, Surulere, from the 1st of February to 10th of February 2022. For booth bookings, please call 0803-710-0731.
The Access Bank Lagos City Marathon 2022 is brought to you by Nilayo Sports Management Limited, supported by the Lagos State Government and sponsored by Access Bank, 7up, Aquafina, Kia Motors.
Tamvita Kaushik walked away with
We're having, by the way, you know that the Beg to Differ debate is the only radio show you would have in Nigeria. There's a debate, right? And it's targeted at young people. The students will test their intellectual capacity. You'll be amazed at what these young ones do know. So if you're within the age bracket, 13, 16, you should register. Or you have a child who's really witty and smart, get them to register. You are up to get 1 million naira. So I don't know why you're darling. Go onto the website and register before February 15th and get your award to also register. Schools, yeah, you can get your students to also register. There are stages in the debate. If you listen to the last one, you get to compete, and you're also going to be here on radio, so you're going to be famous. That's right. And we'd also love to hear the smart ideas that you have about issues in Nigeria. So that's the thing. You should get registered before February 15th. Yeah, I was telling you that by 5 p.m. today, Mr. Kayode Adegoke will be joining me here. Yesterday, we started the conversation around NIN and how it affects everything, and everything is possibly at a standstill now because you can't renew your passport, you can't get a new SIM card, you can't get back your SIM card, you can't register for JAMB, you can't what else? Yeah, PVC. Yeah, so he'll be joining me here by 5 o'clock to talk about that. Make sure you don't miss it. Many of you told me yesterday about how you're having to pay some money to make your NIN drop. That thing just got me. The thing is hanging, so it has to drop. All right, let me take 1 or 2 more calls before the business news at 4. Hello? Are you there? I can't hear you. Hello?
Hello, Wemimo.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Sina.
Oh yeah, go ahead, please.
Yes, my point is on the police and the civil defense.
All right.
I will suggest they do so. It's good because I don't know what civil defense are doing. And I will say that state government and federal government should look into our police. I don't think they are funding them well. Because few days ago, I had an experience with the police. And then they took me and my husband into the police station because of the little issue my husband had with the traffic person. So getting there, what I saw was mess. But what I heard there is that we are the one catering for ourselves here.
Okay. All right, I hear you. I might not be able to listen to the details of what happened, but I get your point. You want them merged together because you don't know what they're doing differently. It's coming up to 4 p.m. It's time to listen to the business news. Chukudi will be here right after that, and I'll be back with you at 5 p.m. Dragging here with me, the NIN boss. Let's talk about that at 5 p.m. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. This is Nigeria Info. Stay here.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.